Hi, my name is Sebastian Saldana. I'm going to be covering the U.S. Senate election for the state of Alabama. So for our Republican representative, we have Katie Britt. For our Democratic representative, we have Will Boyd. And for the Libertarian Party, we have John Sophocleous. And in our most recent public opinion poll, specifically the only one I could find, Britt leads at 57%. Boyd trails at 28%, and Sophocleous is stuck at 6%. So, with that in mind, some of the issues that the voters are most concerned with and what the candidates are going to do about it. Some of the issues are the protection of their Second Amendment gun rights, inflation, and securing the country's southern border. Britt uses all of these issues in her campaign and addresses every single one of them, one by one. She promises that she will fix them as single-handedly as a woman in Washington. Boyd makes the same argument, and in addition, he also promises to improve the environment and fight for voter rights, while he also does support education, teachers, and students keeping schools open. So, two media sources that address all of this information are the Birmingham News, which is a newspaper, and a TV station would be ABC 3340. So, for an analysis on our Democratic representative and his commercials, he doesn't necessarily have any commercials. He mainly has interviews on YouTube with small interviewers who get less than 1,000 views on YouTube. So I couldn't really find anything that would show what this man is about, because his interviews are about 14 minutes and there's not really much to them. But for our Republican candidate, Katie Britt, she does have multiple commercials on YouTube that garner a lot of views, and they emphasize on being anti-Fauci, anti-CDC, pro-keeping businesses open, and pro-conservative Christianity, stuff that aligns with her audience. So my assistant will quickly show the video of the commercial.
This is what liberals want every classroom in America to look like. Biden and Fauci want to shut everything down, steal our freedoms, and lecture us about right or wrong. At the Business Council, I told Fauci to stay out of Alabama because we are open for work. And in the Senate, I'll tell all those boys in Washington to man up. Get our economy going and get kids and God back in the classroom. I'm Katie Britt, and I approve this message, and I'll fight to preserve our freedoms.
So, as you can see, Katie Britt, pro-conservative Christianity, pro-keeping businesses open, pretty much. So, some research on the sources of financing for the Democratic Party would be, let's start with Will Boyd. So, his top three contributors to his campaign are Independent Advantage with $5,800, David Person Media LLC with $5,800 as well, and Excel Professional Management with $6,201. Independent Advantage is an employment placement agency from Birmingham, Alabama. David Person is a media consultant for Boyd, and Excel Management is a ground maintenance company. So, pretty much for Will Boyd's top three contributors, they're like local friends who aren't big business people, just people who want to support him. On the other hand, some major sources of campaign financing for Katie Britt would be Great Southern Wood Preserving with $66,700, Harburg Management with $73,500, and American Israel Public Affairs Committee with almost $100,000. So, Great Southern Wood Preserving is a lumber company whose CEO is Jimmy Rain, who was Forbes' richest person in every state winner of 2019. Harbert Management is a global private investment firm that is based in Birmingham, Alabama, and the American Israel Public Affairs Committee is based in Washington, D.C., and they are pretty much a lobbying political group that advocates pro-Israel policies to the legislative and executive branch. So, as you can see, there's a very big contrast between Brit's financing and Boyd's financing. Brit gets her financing pretty much from bigger companies, independent companies that can supply like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and some of them are lobbying groups. So yeah, that's the race on the U.S. Senate election in Alabama. Thank you.